This one AI channel has made over $10,000 in ad revenue in its first month posting. But in this video, I'm not going to show you just one channel that's doing this. I'm going to show you 3 others that are going viral right now that you can copy. You don't need any experience whatsoever, and this video is going to explain it all and how you can do it. So even your grandma, if she wanted to start a Faceless YouTube channel in 2025, she can do it pretty darn easy as long as she has her phone or her laptop or computer. But anyways, let's get into the video. So this is the first channel we're going to be looking at. As I said at the start, it has only been posting for around a month now, and it already has made over $10,000. It literally has more ad revenue than it does subscribers. It only has 9.49 subscribers, 11 videos. It started 1 month ago, and it's made over $10,000. Now, how do I know that's made over $10,000? No, I do not own this channel, but if you take a look at some of the views on this one right here, in particular 102K, 923K, 200,000K, that means they've gotten over 1 million views this month, and this is a high RPM channel because the people that are watching this are older. They're around 60, 70 years old, and that audience has money to spend, so advertisers are spending more on these videos because people might actually buy what they're advertising. So when you're creating your channel, that might be something you want to think about. Is this a high RPM niche? Do I need millions and millions and millions of views to make, $5,000 to $10,000 in a month? Or do you only need 100,000 views to make $1,000, $2,000 in a month? It's just something to keep in mind. Now, this channel is kind of warning older people, 60 plus in age, about these food products or food companies, grocery stores, fast food, all that kind of stuff, about the products and food that they're selling. This is more of an informative and educational style of video, but it's all done through AI. Like, I can guarantee that the person that created this channel has absolutely no clue what they're even talking about or posting, because the scripts are made through AI and they're probably not even going through the script to make sure any of it is correct. I mean, I don't know, they could be crafting up these scripts for like hours every single day, but if I had to guess, it's probably made with AI, and it sounds like it's made with AI. So that's what I'm going to say. Now, if you take a look at this channel and many other channels like this, you're going to see that they actually don't get amazing views on a lot of their videos. Like, it's only like 344 views from 2 days ago, 2.8 thousand views from 3 weeks ago, 2.6 1 month ago, 1.6, 1.2. But then they have these videos that absolutely just blow up. And these videos are not only paying for the ones that flop, but they're also just making a huge profit on top of that. So a lot of people, when they start their YouTube channel, they post a couple videos and they don't get great views. Maybe they'll get like 100 views, or maybe they'll get a couple thousand, but that's still not going to pay the bills. And then they quit because, they want to be a millionaire really, really fast. And the truth is, Faceless YouTube videos, most of them do flop, especially at the start. But the ones that don't flop, the ones that get the 923,000 views, those are the ones that's going to be making you tens of thousands of dollars, and it's really going to push your channel into the algorithm. Once you get one viral video, pretty much all of your other ones are going to start getting views. So out of this channel's 11 videos, they really only have 3 that did well. This one, and this one. But yet they still made over $10,000. And I'm going to be honest, if you just type in 7 foods to avoid, you're going to see so many other channels exactly like this one. So why is it that this new channel is getting all these views while so many other people are starting their channels in the same exact niche and they're just not performing well at all? And the reason for that is they took what was working for these other channels that got hundreds of thousands of views, and then they kind of just tweaked it slightly. So an example of that is this right here. This guy right here, the news host, and this style of thumbnail is something that's been around for a couple years now. People have been doing this in so many other niches, but what they did was they brought it into this niche and they made it about this coffee not being 100% coffee. So they took this thumbnail format that was working in a different niche and applied it to this one, and obviously it went viral. But not only that, they changed up their title slightly. So everyone was doing like stop drinking these 7 coffees, but what they did, they added something at the start of the title, not 100% coffee, in all capitals with an exclamation point, really just emphasizing their point. And for whatever reason, the audience responded to that well. Now, if you were to make a video, not 100% coffee, stop drinking these 7 coffees, it probably wouldn't get that many views because you're just straight up stealing, and the audience has already seen a video exactly like that. So what you need to do is change it up just a little bit, exactly what they did when they first started in this niche. So instead of not 100% coffee, stop drinking these 7 coffees, you can do something like not 100% yogurt, stop eating these 7 yogurts. And then you'd make the video about these yogurts that aren't healthy when they try to market it as healthy. And then you can have him angry right here. You can have the text, not 100% coffee. And then right here in this image, you would have these yogurt brands that claim to be healthy, but they're actually not. So you're taking their viral format and putting it into a different topic that hasn't been done before. That is a winning formula. Now, if I want to recreate this, but for the yogurt, this is what I would do. I would first click on this video right here. I would go down the description, show the transcript, and then with NextLev, the link is in the description for NextLev, you are going to press export and then copy script. It's going to copy the script and you're going to paste this into ChatGPT or whatever AI you use. Like I literally just came up with this bullshit prompt, analyze and understand the script, exactly how it's written, the hook, the word choice, style, vibe, etc. And then I pasted the script. I'm going to click enter and it's going to basically just understand everything about that, and we're going to use that to create our new script. And then it's basically going to come up with a bunch of stuff that doesn't matter to you about the hook structure, the word style, the word choice, the format, and the flow. And then you're going to prompt it to make a new script based on the topic you want to create. So for the example of this video, we're doing not 100% yogurt, stop eating these 7 yogurts. So I said, now create a 4,000 word script, split into 2 sections of 2,000 words about insert the title. And the reason I'm doing 4,000 words split into 2 sections is because ChatGPT does not do a good job at creating long scripts. So you have to split them up and just paste them together. It's super simple though. And then it's going to come up with a script with a really good hook that's similar to the one that we just talked about. What if the yogurt in your fridge, yes, that healthy cup you grab for breakfast, isn't really what you think it is? That's a pretty good hook because now you have the audience or the viewer curious. And then obviously it says something went wrong, blah, blah, blah. Just click retry and you're going to be good to go. But once that script generates, you're going to copy it and then head over to Google AI Studio and generate your free AI voiceover. This is completely free, no subscriptions, no money involved. You're getting a free AI voiceover and it actually sounds pretty freaking good. From there, you just need to gather footage like the one in this. They're basically just using these stock footages. It could be AI, maybe it's not AI, it doesn't really matter. If you want to create, oh, okay. What am I looking at now? I swear to God, that was not a targeted ad. But anyways, they're just using really basic stock footage and just compiling it all together based on what is being talked about in the script. Super, super easy to do. They're literally just replaying it throughout the video over and over and over. And anybody can do this. You can gather footage from any stock footage website you want, free stock footage. You can create it using AI. You can take it from other YouTubers. It doesn't matter. Just get the background footage and place your AI voiceover under it so it's playing while showing you the background footage. Most people do not care about the background footage. They're just listening because they want to understand what 7 coffees not to drink. And then for the thumbnail, we're going to download it off Google and head over to Google AI Studio once again. And then we're going to click try Nano Banana. And we're going to upload the thumbnail that we just downloaded into Nano Banana. And we're just going to prompt it to change it up to match our style of video. So ours is about yogurt. So we're going to say, instead of the text coffee, change the word to yogurt, and then watch what it's going to do. And then literally within like a couple seconds, I couldn't even go on my phone right there, it generated the word yogurt and it looks amazing. It looks great. Now obviously we need to change up the image in the red box. So all I did was say change the image in the red box to be 7 popular yogurt brands like Oikos, blah blah blah, and other yogurt brands with a simple background, and then it did it like so. Obviously you can tweak this around to make it as perfect as you want. You can change the background color, you can change how the yogurts are looking, you can change how big of a picture it is. But this is an example for YouTube, and don't mind my barking dog. So this is going to work fine. And then I went ahead and changed the facial expression just to make it a little bit different and really dramatic or emphasize facial expressions, draw people in. So I said change a man's facial expression so he's more angry, keep his glasses on, and make it look like him while also remaining realistic. And this is what it did, which looked pretty freaking good. Now I don't love the white background. I don't love how big that box actually is. But for this example, it looks great. I could say make the box smaller, change the background and stuff like that. But this is a great example of how you can make it a thumbnail like anybody else super, super simply. Simply? I don't know if that's a word. Super, super easy. And there you have it. You have your full video and you have a thumbnail and you have a title. Go ahead and upload that. Use a bunch of keywords and you're going to be good to go. Just continue uploading, staying consistent, and eventually you will see results. Now remember, I have 2 other channels to show you, and the first one is called Vatican Mysteries for Sleep. This channel is basically about religious and church mysteries, and they're doing it in a long form format. So the videos are around 2 hours long, which is making for a very good RPM. I'm going to guess they're getting around $20-ish per 1,000 views, maybe more, maybe a little bit less. But at first glance, this channel doesn't look like they're doing great. You know, a couple of thousand views here and there, maybe it's like $20 to $40 per video that gets like 1,000, 2,000 views. But then if you keep scrolling, you're going to see some videos that are outliers. And remember, like I said for the last channel, a lot of your videos will flop, but the ones that go viral are the ones that are making you tens of thousands of dollars. So an example of that is like this video right here. It only has 30,000 views, but with a 2-hour long video and let's just say a $20 RPM, that is $600 going into this guy's pocket or girl's pocket. And they also have another $600, $700 here. And if I just keep scrolling, there's going to be a lot more like that. Like this video that has 150,000 views, which is around $3,000 in profit going to this person. And if you look at this channel 2 months ago, I mean, they were absolutely just racking in 350,000 views, 260,000 views, 47,000 views, 60,000 views. They were making a shit ton of money. This channel probably made $10,000 its first month as well. And then lastly, we have this cool and unique channel that is completely done with AI videos. It is basically just coming up with these stories or basically movies using AI. And they're actually pretty simple to create. They are a little time consuming though. But I mean, they got 6.7 million views in 9 days. So yeah, I would waste a couple hours making a video that makes that much money. But if you watch the video, this is all AI. They're making these videos most likely with either VO3 or Sora 2. And it's very easy to do. You basically just come up with a ChatGPT prompt about this story about a deer with its antlers trapped in a tire and the police saving him, or animal rescue. And it's going to come up with a bunch of prompts that you can create with AI using Sora or VO or any other video generation AI tool. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of these niches that I talk about in these videos, they become very saturated very quickly because they see me post about it and everyone just goes and copies them. So the way I found them was using NextLevel. I talk about NextLevel a lot, but it's super, super useful. And it's pretty much a must-have when starting out on YouTube if you don't have a mentor or someone teaching you what niche to pick from. What it's going to do is you can search through so many different filters, like high average views and low day since start, which is basically showing you small channels that are absolutely blowing up. And just keep scrolling until you find one that piques your interest, something that you are passionate about. So for me, let's say I'm passionate about boxing. This could be a good niche to get into. Or let's say I'm passionate about cycling. This could be a good niche to get into. And there are thousands or tens of thousands of niches like this that you can get started in, and you can find them within 30 seconds or just a couple minutes using NextLevel. So if you need a niche, you don't want to pick one that's in this video because it's probably gonna be saturated, click the link in the description, go get NextLevel and go find your niche and start making these videos. They're super simple to do. But if you do want a more hands-on approach and someone teaching you step-by-step what to do, I have a Faceless community that is completely private. I have my full course on there for everything I've learned over the past 7 years. And not only that, you're going to get access to my thoughts, my answers, any question you have, I will be answering it in this community. I do weekly calls, and I think it's a great thing. And we've had so many wins from people that are just starting out on YouTube, making thousands of dollars, or getting their channel monetized within the first month, or anything. It doesn't matter how small or big of a win, people are getting wins once they join this community. So if you're interested in doing so, you are interested in making money with Faceless YouTube, click the link in the description, go join the private community, and I'm gonna help you get started, and we're gonna see how far we can take this thing. So I hope to see you there. If so, I'll send you a DM, we'll get started. If not, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.